How's it going, guys? It's gonna be fun. I got fun people coming in, dangerous, deadly people. For the first time on the show, I will be the least deadly person. Well, since the last time I visited, I will be the least deadly person here. I'll tell you about deadly. Oh, my shoulder's killing me. I woke up with old man shoulder, man. So, hey, John, Olaf, it's good to have a blue wrench in here. Hey, Jamie, good to see your name on here. Ground Fog, Marco, Dead Ronin, Hellcat. Saw Hellcat the other night, blue wrenching for somebody else. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, we got two deadly fighters, two experts in blade sports. They've been doing blade sports for like a minute and a half, and they're already better than I am. But I'm old. I started old. I started with old man shoulder. I'm gonna make excuses. Plus, well, I can't say I'm short because she's. I mean, she's like real short. She can still kill you with these. I went to their thing the other day, their dojo, workout place, gym, and I drove up, I got out of the car, and I could hear her kicking before I got in the place. And then like an hour and a half later, she was still kicking. She hadn't stopped the whole time. It made me tired to hear her kicking. So if you watch that video that me and Torley did with him showing the kettlebell thing, you can hear her kicking in the background. Hey, we need a blue wrench for the blue wrench. Somebody blue wrench this blue wrench. Tell me to quit whining. I'm not whining. I'm just hurting. So I have this little thing. It's like two handles and some nylon straps between it, and you're supposed to like isometric yourself and just you know. So last night I started watching that show, The Blacklist. So I'm sitting there. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm getting some good pumps on my forearms, my hands, and I was like, all right, here's. And I just pulled it, and I was like, hard as I could. I was like, and then I woke up, and now the shoulder doesn't want to move backwards or forwards. Oh man! Usually, oh there it went. I can pop it like into place. Oh, there's some good cracking going on. Oh, so I got this on because so I can hear them speak. Usually, I don't have to hear you all speak. I can just read what you speak, but I got the white outline to my beard because of that. So that's what's going on there. Let me say goodbye to my sister here, who I love very much. Hope that's not on my screen. Because all right, so yeah, they're going to be here. Cindy's going to be here. Jason's going to be here. We're going to talk about different things. I got my little friend here. Got my friend here. Got some tobacco over here. I'm going to light up and smoke or smell. I don't know. This can be good. Perfect. Yeah, I just overdid it, and my wife, she was putting some icy hot on my shoulder, and it's like lifted up my shirt, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!" She goes, there's a knot on your shoulder about that big." Wait, I can read. What was I reading? No, no. That's what this is for, Tim. Somebody tells me what's being said, and then I can respond as if I could read. So, no, I see what you're saying. Somebody blue ridge Tim. Give Tim the blue ridge. All right. Eddie, good to see you. Tim, good to see you. So today I left a little thing on Instagram about it, but I was using my Wicked Edge to sharpen up a couple choppers for the Blade Sports folks. Got those nice and wittily sharp. Those are really awesome. John says he was crawling on the floor tonight cleaning ducts ahead of our new AC install. My back is tough. Yeah, me and my dad were working on my shed shop thing last night or yesterday. And so we were having to position that grinder with the motor. So he was lifting. He doesn't lift as much or anything anymore. So I called him today. He's like, I can feel it. I can feel it in my back. So like, yeah, but it feels good, right? Let's get to working out. So we'll see. Can't wait to show you guys. I have some stuff getting Cerakoted in that Borderland. Oh yeah, that what do they call that style? The Borderland style. The Heretic has been doing. Yeah, something cell. What does it sell? One of you nerds, tell me. What is it called? It's called something cell. Yeah, that's a Burpee Burp Fury. That's awesome. I'm gonna think of it before y'all do. Hold on. Oh no, it is hell good. But you know what? Beats the alternative, Eddie. That's what my dad says. It beats the alternative. Oh. So, nah, just the shoulder, but I feel good. I've been feeling strong lately. Cell shaded. There you go. Cesar knows. First drink of the day. You know, it's okay. Just a little between the cheek and gums. Ah, yeah, it's like I said in my little short I made today. You're gonna feel pain, some sort of pain when you get older. Might as well kind of choose the pain that you want to feel, or make it a make it a positive pain. Although this isn't super positive, but at least it wasn't just from sleeping in the wrong position, which has happened before. But it happened when I was a kid. I remember one time I was coming home from church. I probably told you guys this story. And we had this the old white bead Cherokee, uh, the Wagoneers. I don't know if y'all remember those big white ones that look like tanks. Anyway, so I fell asleep in the back seat, and I woke up, and I was eighth grade, so I was what 12 years old or whatever. Woke up, I couldn't walk straight for like a month and a half. I was seriously just walking bent over to class because I tweaked my back, sleeping. And I'm glad that happened because now when it happens, I can go, hey, it's not a big deal. It happened when I was 12. So that sale Midway is still going on the Swift 3. I'll be getting, yeah, I got my Swift in. Great knife. I got some stuff coming in tomorrow too. It's pretty cool. Got this giant sword coming in. I have a giant sword. I'm going to see a giant Viking. I have a giant head. Well, I mean, I have a giant head, but I have a head filled with blood. One of those jail heads. I'm thinking about taking it out there to see him, but if not, I would definitely jam it with something. Oh, that hurts. Ah. All right, I promise I'm not going to whine a whole lot about this. Hey, Joseph Jones, good to see you. Marcos and Marco, good to see both you guys. All right, so yeah, tomorrow I'm going out there. That's what I sharpen the choppers for. Orange Tic Tacs. I want some orange Tic Tacs. Unless that's code word for like Percocet or something, then I want some orange Tic Tacs for real. Like I want both of them. I want the little mints, and then I want the other ones. All right, so I'm going out there tomorrow. I had something else I was going to tell you guys that happened. Oh, the shed. I'm going to start. I'll be making momos next week. I don't know if I'll be making them, but I'm going to be making knives as of next week. It is right there. My grinder is ready to go. I need one little screw about that big. It's coming from Amazon in the morning. Home Depot didn't have any of them. Lowe's didn't have them anywhere. So tomorrow, I'm gonna put that screw in, and I'm gonna start making knives. So that'll be cool. I will make the first fully custom Momo. I have the mid tech Momo from 8 years ago. Isn't that crazy? Y'all have been here that long? The original Momo video, I think, is 8 years old. So whew, they had the 8010 on sale at Midway. 8010 or Swift 3, Jimmy, your opinion, use both. Man, it's hard to beat that 8010, man. I love the Swift 3. I love that assist. I even love the lock, but I think if I had to choose one, I'd go with the 8010. So, oh, Eddie wants some orange Tic Tacs. Is the Recon XL out yet? No, I haven't seen them. I've been keeping my eye open pretty close. I haven't seen him anywhere. Yeah, they booted me off the Spyderco group after buying all those Cold Steel and ZTs this week. Really, is that a loss? You know, it's like you went out with the supermodel and, the nice girl, both parents were related very closely. She may or may not have an eyeball here. She can tell the future. She keeps a pig fetus in her jar. She dumped you, but you got the supermodel. That's what I'm saying. Spyderco is the infrared with the fetus in the jar. That's what they are. There. Now you know it's out there. Hello, world. The thing is, I probably have more Spydercos than most of you, so. Have you made any design sketches? Yeah, I have a bunch of design sketches. I don't have them up here, but I'll definitely show you next time. I've eaten about 40 or so since you're 10. Hey, aloha, Cold Steel Collector. So I let my brother borrow my Cerakote 8D15 or Chav. Yeah. How I don't know how sturdy or what do you call it, durable that Cerakote is and what he's gonna be doing with it. But yeah, I don't know. Chavez Street Tanto. Seems like it'd be easier to get another Chavez Street Tanto than a Cerakote 8015. Well, it also depends on how much you love your brother. If it was my brother, he would be getting something that I bought at the 7-Eleven. It's probably got a dragon on it. And it uh, a lighter in the middle and fine words. All right, so now we're just kind of waiting. I'm waiting on the 3 minutes. My thumb hurts. Arthritis. See, that's my brother. My brother is responsible for the arthritis. 3. Ah, 3 minutes, and we'll talk to the giant and his not so giant wife, who's super deadly, and we'll get to talk to them. That'll be cool. All right, what else is going on? I told you I got that stuff coming in tomorrow. What do y'all get? Y'all get anything cool this week? Oh, Cesar's going to bed. Oh, I put the wee one to sleep. Okay. If you come back, we're doing the Twisted giveaway after we talk to the Viking. I don't think the Vikings call their wives winches. I don't know what they call them. So I'm just saying the Viking and Lady Viking. That's what I'm going to call them because, once again, I have to see them tomorrow. And if she's offended by what I've called her, I've seen her kick. And no, you know what? None of that. Because what happens? What happens if you do, in the outer realm of possibility that you are able to take her in a fight? Well, then you got to fight him, Supergiant, the angry giant Viking dude with hands of flashing Vikingness. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Who wants that? All right. Hey, we're gonna start early. I think they're gonna be on here. I think I'm seeing movement down here. Hey, give me a thumbs up down there if you're ready. If not, I'll keep rambling. Oh my God, thumbs up. All right, here we go. We're going to put him on stage here. Y'all say hello to Torleaf and his wife, Cindy. And here we go.
Jimmy!
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, how's it going, man? Hey,
What's going on, brother, man? Hey,
How's
I appreciate you having us out, man. What's good?
Oh, not much, man. We're just sitting here chatting about Cold Steel, chatting about some Spyderco issues, whatever, Spyderco. And then
What's
I thought we
Spyderco?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's a West Coast thing.
Oh, okay.
So, something
I'll
out
check
there.
the Wikipedia on it.
But yeah, so I was going to talk to you guys about Cindy's fight coming up. I was going to talk to you guys about nationals coming up and seeing if y'all were how that's going. Were you excited about nationals? I mean, I know you're practicing a bunch out there on the tables you got.
Right, man. I'm not looking forward to driving 12 hours. But outside of that one little piece, man, I am so stoked. Like,
Oh,
it's crazy.
yeah. I mean, I don't mean to. I'm not gonna like I don't want to put anybody down, but I don't see 10 guys out there that can beat you. I see that
Hey,
there's the regular guys that might be able to, handle you. I don't see 10 guys beating you. And so that means you'll be in Atlanta at the Worlds. And I would bet money that you'd be in Atlanta at Worlds. In fact, if anybody in this chat wants to bet me money that he's not going to be at Worlds, just give it to me because I'm
I
taking bets.
want to go to Worlds. I want to go to Worlds bad. Like, I
Oh,
don't even like talking about how bad I hope that everybody stays home sick at Nationals. Like, I will take a walk on. I want to go so bad. Only 3 dudes show up. I'm happy.
yeah, that's what happened to me. That's how I got to Worlds is COVID. So I showed up and nobody was there, and I just declared myself winner of Nationals. Well, it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty close. And so that's how I made Worlds. But I don't think you're gonna have a problem. I don't think you're gonna surprise anybody because everybody knows what you can do. But I think if everybody looked back last year and said, "Hey, I wonder what's gonna be at Worlds or Nationals next year," they wouldn't have seen you coming because you're like you're like Roy Hobbs. You're like the natural. You just everybody's like, "What? Where the freak did he come from?" So I think it's gonna be awesome. I think you're gonna do awesome.
We should
And then you're
tell that
bringing
story.
huh?
I'm like, we should tell that story one day, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you make a Hallmark movie out of it. You know.
Right.
Well, not with you. With you and your propensity for signaling to the paper, we might have to like at least put it on HBO or something.
Hey, as long as they get Channing Tatum to play me, I'm in.
Damn ain't man enough for you, man. You have to have like that Dutch giant dude or the guy that plays Reacher. We'll throw him in some dyed hair or something. But yeah,
Right.
Tatum. Yeah, we need somebody big. We had a guy that plays the bad guy in all Arnold Schwarzenegger's old '80s movies. That dude.
My heroes, man. My heroes right there.
There you go.
Are you coming out to Nationals? I know you were saying that you may or may not come.
Man, I gotta talk to Cold Steel and see how interested they are in me filming. Was it like 5 people gonna be out there with the Cold Steel knives? I
Uh,
know a couple of you, and then Mike, and
there's going to be a lot. Like
yeah,
Cindy's running it, Jamie's running it, I'm running it, Aaron's running, Mike's running it, Hunter's running it. So that's 6.
and then the big black guy. What's his name?
Oh yeah, man. Oh geez.
He or did he buy? Did he get out of it? He may have bought something else.
Oh really?
But yeah, but he got into it. Like I was gonna ask you to tell the audience why you got into blade sports and just kind of tell that whole story, that whole journey there.
Okay. So I've been a knife freak since I was a kid. Like my first job was working at a knife store in Littleton, Colorado. So like I got exposed to cold steel in like 98, 99, fell in love with it. And so I've been following that knife life ever since. And a couple years back, I started seeing these dudes chopping 2x4s, going through rope, doing all this stuff. And I was like, man, that looks like a lot of fun. I really want to do it. And so I started looking up everything that I had to do it. And bam, I needed a $2,500 knife, Jimmy. Like straight up, you want to do this? Hey, there's a budget guy that you can get it done for $1,500. And I'm like, okay, like I'm a dad. I got 3 kids. Like I run a gym. My tires are bald in my car. It doesn't have an oil change. And you want me to give you $2,500 so I can go cut a rope? I just, I got stuck where I really, really wanted to do it, but I just, I couldn't play with the big dogs. Fast forward like 5 years of waiting, and I hear, hey, man, they have a chopper from Cold Steel. And I've always been a Cold Steel guy. I probably have 150, 200 pieces of Cold Steel in my collection. I
Wow.
mean, I have a lot of all my credit card debt is Cold Steel, right? That's just how
Me
that
too.
happened.
Yeah.
So they tell me that there's a chopper. It's got this Jimmy Slash name on the title. It's $600. I go, man, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. Another year passed by. They're on sale on Amazon for like $475. I'll remember it forever. And one of my students who really wanted to get into it with me, she was like, hey, if you'll teach me how to cut, I'll buy 2 choppers. So the whole thing started where she hooked up some choppers and we got them. And then we called the Blade Sports guys and they came out. They ran like the super awesome certification course. Like they brought all the tables. We converted the gym for the day. Like it was 12 hours to get, we had like 10 people, because it's a gym. So it's like we have a lot of people that if one of us gets into it, a lot of us get into it. So just certified like 10 cutters that day. And then the next day we went and competed in Bastrop. So it's like on Friday we did the certification. On Saturday we went and cut. But the
How'd
highlight,
y'all do? Oh,
do
go
what?
ahead.
Oh,
I was gonna
dude,
say,
on
how'd
that
y'all do at Bastrop?
in Bastrop I got third. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I got third. Lauren placed real high. What'd she get? Did she get?
I think she got first.
Yeah, I think she got first, and she got the coin. So
Yeah,
it's like,
first one I got third.
and then Cindy got third. So
Wow.
we had people who placed their very very first time out.
Nice.
But
That's awesome.
kind of the highlight for me was at the East Texas Custom Knife Show because I got I had some practice in me. I had done it. And they said, hey, we're doing it again. So that was in that was October. Yeah. So the first one was in August. The second one's in October. And we go. And I got a chance to get an autograph from one of my heroes and introduce my daughter to him. And so I walked up myself on the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy Slash, and was like, hey, man, will you sign my sheath for me on my chopper? I wish I had it here at home. It's at the gym so I can show you. I actually got Jimmy Slash's autograph that day. And Jimmy just looked at me like I was a crazy person. And then Jimmy beat the brakes off of me in competition that day and was like, okay, kid, here you go. I'll autograph it now. See you later. So that was my Blade Sports highlight tale, Jimmy.
That'll be the honest to God last time I ever beat you. I'm 100% positive. So you're about to dominate all this. So yeah, I'm glad I have that one win on you. It's like striking out, Babe Ruth on his first at bat and then claiming that for the rest of your life. So that's what
you got me, and I haven't had a chance to go up against you since. So who knows, man?
I knew this cop back in when I was a cop, and he had a picture of him in college sacking Brett Favre, and
No.
he became a cop, and Brett Favre became Brett Favre. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to keep that picture on my wall of me, beating you, and I'm like, yeah, I beat him and I retired. That was it. So, no, you're fixing to destroy, man. It's going to be awesome.
Man, you keep telling everybody that. Hopefully they believe it and they don't show up.
They'll be afraid of you.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna print the legend for sure.
But yeah, man, now like at the gym, we probably have 10 choppers between our group. Like just
That's
all
awesome.
of because there's people that like they just can't make it out to the competitions, but because we got the tables, we still cut. So it's like I got gals that are in their 60s that are running that one and love it. I got my daughter, she got hers when she was 9 and loving it. So it's like that. It's it's the most readily available and versatile chopper on the market. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I love mine.
Oh no, yeah, that's the whole reason. Your story is basically the whole reason I went after cold steel so hard about doing it. Is I'd paid $1,000 for a chopper, and I knew that I had that ability to do so, but I knew a lot of people weren't going to be able to just plop down that kind of money that would be good at it or bring up the sport. And I think you and your brood, which I'm going to force myself into now, I think it's going to bring a whole different life to blade sports. I think in the next couple of years, people are going to see some real growth and some real changes as far as the spirit of it and stuff. So I'm excited. You bring a ton. You and you guys just bring a ton of real, like a real excitement. There's this real joy of being there. I think blade sports gets to the point where sometimes it's just you got your us four and no more over here, and they may be happy in their group, but we'll never know because we're not in the group. But now I think you're bringing excitement to everybody. Besides you, big personality, big guy, just awesome. but just everybody in your group is so amazing. And I don't know if this is condescending or I don't know if this is, but your kids are so well mannered and they're so well behaved and they're so kind and
It's
just
almost like I didn't raise them.
yeah, I don't know who had a hold of them,
Yeah.
but no, it's awesome. I think you're going to bring a lot of cool stuff to Blade Sports and a lot of legitimacy, especially with your background in martial arts and weapons and stuff like that. I think it's going to change a lot of things. It's going to be really cool to see how it goes from here.
Right? How can you not be excited to go do a thing when they're like, hey, here's a really sharp, really heavy knife. Go cut that stuff with the quickness. Like, how can you not get hyped about that?
Exactly,
like, we're going to drive 24 hours to do it. Like,
right. Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. But I want to say something else about Blade Sports. But so yeah, Worlds. We'll see you at Worlds. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of your ladies show up at Worlds. You got some real skilled choppers there. It's just not you here. Your ladies are just like right there too. There's a few of those ladies over there that mean business, but I think if your ladies are on, that
Lauren
you'll
is
see a
proud
bunch.
of her coin, man. She
It's amazing. Oh
means
yeah.
it. And it's like we're all on our
Well,
first year. We're all on our first like 6 or 7 months. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm sure they were shocked as heck that they probably just didn't want to give her a coin, just holding on to it. Here.
like
Yeah.
what is it?
No, it's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be great. All right, so we'll switch up a little bit and we're gonna talk about Cindy's fight and how we're gonna do some stuff for that. So let us know, who is she fighting. Let's just get right into it and say who are you fighting, Cindy?
I am fighting. Her name is Marina Robles. I have fought her before. We fought MMA. This time we will be fighting in kickboxing. So different rules. She is out of Corpus. And we'll be fighting in South Padre.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I need a reason to go to South Padre.
Yes, right? An excuse to go to the beach.
What's the difference in the rules? Is just no jumping on her and choking her? Is that kind of it, or?
Correct. It's all stand-up kicks and punches and knees, depending on the promotion. Each promotion has their own rules, so they always go over the rules set before the fights. So we have a rules meeting.
Oh, okay.
How specific you want to know, Jimmy?
I want to know. I know I've seen some stuff on ESPN where they're doing the Muay Thai stuff, and then the guy comes in and sweeps into the ground. Can she do that? Can she throw her on the ground?
We can do that. Like, Cindy fights in K1 and in Thai. So she actually competes under both rule sets. This one's going to be a K1 fight. K1 fights, like the big difference between them is the utilization of the elbow. Like, they don't let you throw elbows, right? Thai fights, they love elbows, right? So then you also can't clinch in K1. In K1, you can lock them up, you can throw one strike, and then you have to separate. In Thai, you can lock them up and you can hold them and you can just keep throwing these. You can keep throwing just really whatever you want. So in K1, it keeps it's more exciting because you have distanced striking. Like, there's no opportunity to rest. Like, they're always just making you work. So it's a real high volume, high powered version of kickboxing. It's super fun. So no shin pads.
And with her motor, which never ever stops, somebody's going to be in trouble if it's a constant action fight. She never ever stops.
Heavy on the pressure.
She just bam, 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 bam. She was going around kicking all the bags the other day, just coming back and kicking them again, kicking them. Yeah, I'll feel bad if it comes down to stamina for sure. So if it comes down to stamina, somebody's in a lot of trouble.
Right? The Energizer Bunny of Doom.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's watching this, what we're going to do is I'm going to be over on Facebook, and I'll throw it out here too. I'll do some videos here, but what we're going to do is we're going to raffle. We're going to raffle something. What are we going to raffle? Let's just raffle a chopper since we're talking about it. We're going
I'm
to
like,
raffle
how
a
could we?
chopper. Yeah, what else are we going to do? You know?
And if they live close enough, they can even come out and practice with us and get their own autograph from Jimmy.
I don't know how important that is, but you can get her autograph. I might have to
Yeah.
get her autograph on a chopper for sure. But yeah, so you can so we'll get a we're going to raffle a chopper. I'll figure out all the particulars. They're probably like it was last time, 20 slots, $20, $20 a slot. And we'll go from there and everything, none of it's coming back to me. So all of it's going to go towards getting her over there to beat people up in Christian love, of course, Viking love, who is ever love, but you know, we're gonna promote and try to help her get out there and take a little bit of the burden off of that. So,
And we can't thank you enough, Jimmy. It's so cool you doing these raffles, man.
oh no, shoot, yeah, shoot. But yeah, so we'll do that. So if you're interested, if you're not on Facebook and you're interested, just hit me up on an email, jimmy/youtube@yahoo.com, and then we'll get you a slot or two. And or Instagram, I'm on Instagram too, or just hit me up on Facebook. It's going to be launched in the group. Everything's up, you know, above board. I do a live draw, so it's not like my friend, you know, gives me a 20 and he's the winner. We're not going to do it like that. Everything's live. Everything's fair. I've never ever had anybody question the raffle that I've done. So, and it all goes to her, and she'll get the narrow. I think that'd be good. All right. Well, I think I've taken up a bunch of your time already, and it's awesome. We should do this all the time. We should just get on here and talk about stuff. It was gonna be
Jimmy,
fun.
I'm so down. I'm not even joking. You just let me know when and I'm in.
All right. Yeah. I'll talk to you tomorrow about it, about doing this regularly. So I think that'd be fun. We'll figure
Yeah,
out
man.
some stuff we could talk about.
Yeah,
But
man.
I
Training
really
methods.
appreciate y'all showing up. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you, Torley, for
Thank you,
being
Jimmy.
here. Y'all say thank you to them. Say in the chat, thank you for being here. And they're
No,
just the
thank you for
best.
the chat for paying attention. What's up, guys?
Yeah,
Love
so
you, Jimmy.
I love you guys too, and I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll bring those choppers out.
Done. I'm in.
All right,
Thank
talk to y'all
you.
later.
Later. Bye.
Bye. All right, we're back. Those guys, seriously, I hope they're not watching because one of these days they're going to be talking amongst themselves, and they're going to be like, "Why is Jimmy here all the time? He's always here. He's never not here. Why is Jimmy at Thanksgiving?" Oh, it's coming. He's slowly working his way in like a termite, and then he just takes over. But anyways, such a great group of people. It's one of those things. It's like in life where these fortuitous things happen, and this block drops, and then this block drops, and then everything just kind of falls into place. And you're like, "Holy cow! I've met these amazing people that never knew I existed. I didn't know they existed, and now we're like this." So they're awesome people. If you're anywhere near College Station, if you're within hours of 3 hours of College Station, you should come out there and chop with us. Just a great group of people. It'll give you some good practice for if you decide you want to get into it. So yeah, definitely. If that's something you're looking into, do it. If not, if you're it's not this weekend, but I think the following weekend. If you're in, I think it's Nashville area, they're gonna have the Nationals out there. Go out there, scream and yell for the College Station group. We haven't got an official name. I don't know. I wanted to call it Vikings and Dwarves because, I'm rather, I'm Gimli, the Gimli character. But we haven't decided a name, so I'm just kidding about that. But seriously, if you're in Nashville, come check them out. Come check the group out or check the chopping out. It's fun to watch. It, and it's a lot of good people. Everybody that goes to these chopping competitions, you don't run into a lot of jerks out there. It's like They're just people like you and me, nice people. And then, of course, if you're in Atlanta, June 6th, 7th, and 8th, somebody get a hold of this guy. Somebody get a hold of Mr. Scarborough. He's no dwarf tossing. Ain't that kind of dwarf. But if you're in Atlanta, 6th, 7th, and 8th, come to Blade Show. Come watch the chopping out there. Of course, come see me and stuff and stuff. But 6th, 7th, and 8th in Atlanta. So it's 4 hours from College Station. That's not too bad. I'm like an hour and a half. Yeah, Eddie, Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, sir. I believe it's in Nashville. So here's Nashville, and I think it's like right up here in a little suburb area, but not so suburb that it's not like blended in as part of the city, from what I remember, if it's in the same place. Okay. All right. What else? What else we got going here? Talked about giant sword I have coming. Talked about that. I talked about what I carried this week. All I carried this week was nothing unusual. I carried that Bush Ranger again. I'm really loving that thing ever since I fixed it up. 8-hour plane flight. There you go. That's dedication. So I carried the Bush Ranger. I think we're gonna try some mods on my other knives. Now they got my grinder going, got the shop up and almost running. I mean, it's good enough right now that I could start making some knives. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna be practicing a whole lot before I start selling. I'm like, here's a Jimmy Slash original, and it doesn't look good. I don't want that. What sword? I got is it the La Fontaine Greatsword? Is that what it's called? That big black giant one with the big hilt and the big. I got that one. So I just tried to Google the chopping competition and got the Chopin piano competition. Yeah. So if you got to play a Chopin piece while the other dude's trying to burn through your piano, you gotta know it pretty well. That would be awesome. I refuse to travel. I barely made Kansas to Ohio. Couldn't imagine any longer. Kansas to Ohio. So if you're in Kansas, yeah, I don't think that would get you to Tennessee that distance. Hmm. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to travel. I understand. I don't like to travel. I don't even like the idea of travel. However, if I can get my butt in the seat of the car, ready to drive, I'm usually pretty good. Just getting me from my desk chair to the car chair is the problem. Bushido Training Institute once one. Giant Sword's the only way to go. Yeah, yeah. And, I didn't get a chance to tell, but Torleaf, the giant Viking guy, he has a whole, like, amazing, like, closet of cold steel swords and knives. It's not a closet, it's like a vault. It's like the walls open. And then there's this amazing area of just stuff. It's very, very cool. Leon says his shop is almost up and running too. There you go. There you go. Man, it's not supposed to make that noise. All right, hold on. I gotta fire me up some tobacco over here. So I get the good smells to relax me. All right. What time is it? Is it time to what time is it? It's time for the twisted giveaway. Now here's the deal. I get a lot of complaints. I'm getting complaints privately and publicly about the twisted giveaway. Here's I'm just trying to make it fun. Here's here's how this goes. You walk into the chat or you walk into the live stream and you don't have anything. Not that you don't, but you don't have anything that's mine. I I haven't promised you anything. I've just promised you the chance of something. And then you either walk out of the live stream with something or you walk out of the live stream without something. And in between is just a game. It's just a game. You could call it Monopoly. Maybe you didn't get Park Place and you had to pay rent. You could be part cheesy. Maybe that one dude made you go all the way back. It's all just the game. Has no bearing on how I feel about you as a person. has no bearing on your worth as a person. If you have the prize almost there and you're like the guy in Indiana Jones and you can feel it because Indy's about to feel it and then you don't get it, it's just part of the game. It's just part of having fun. Nobody thinks you're bad. Nobody's making fun of you. It's just it's just a game. And I give away the same amount of knives. I probably give away more knives than I ever have. And it's just my way of making it entertaining for everybody. So if you're seriously triggered and you can't take that fact that you might lose or you almost lose, I really don't wish anything bad on you. And I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it because here's the deal. I give away so much knives without playing the game. Last year, I'm not trying to brag, but just to say, I'm not trying to be mean. I gave away over $10,000 in knives and stuff. So no other channel does that. No other knife company I know gave away that much that I know of. I did for you guys to enjoy me so that we can be connected. And so I'm not trying to make you look bad. I'm just trying to have fun. So that's it. In saying that, we're going to do it now. It's time for the Twisted giveaway. It's time. And we're going to go not super twisted, just a little twisted. Crazy. I'm not going to ask you to, stab a squirrel and send me a picture. It's not twisted like that. It's just twisted in something, crazy here. Something here and there. All right. So, I didn't want to say quit whining. I just don't want y'all to feel bad. Like, oh, my weekend's been ruined. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you win. Most of the times you lose. And that's here. I got people that have been on this channel for years and have never won a giveaway on a live stream. But if you've been on this channel for years, most likely you've been given something, whether it's a piff box, whether it's a present, whether it's something. Yeah, we're going to do the slightly askew giveaway. So let's do that giveaway. Yeah, so yeah, if Turd Burger wins 2 in a row, it's going to be upsetting for everybody. All right, let's get started. Let me see what I'm going to give away today. All right. Ooh, we're going to give that away. Well, it was kind of... Oh, hold on. While we're waiting on that, we should... I'm going to tell you 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, Val wants to know how to win stickers and coins. Val doesn't have to win, okay? I will bring stickers and coins tomorrow for Val. Now everybody else has to win. Oh, okay, 2 things. 2 weeks from now, Stickman's going to be here, Stick's going to be here, and a high up Cold Steel executive's going to be here. That he was on last week, and he was kind of chatting a little bit with us. So he's going to be here in 2 weeks. On May 1st, we're going to have Stick here, and we're going to have the Cold Steel guy there. Get all your questions together. Get all your your important questions. You can ask the tough questions, just don't ask the stupid questions, okay? You can ask questions about different things, and they'll be here. Just be polite, be kind, and remember they signed the check, so we want them to come back. And let's see what else. I was so excited about that. I forgot what the other thing was. What was the other thing? It was something somebody said here. Oh, coins. I got new coins coming out. I'll show them on Facebook. I don't want to get a whole lot into it. I don't want to. But my uncle just passed away last month, and just one of my best friends of all time. So I make on my coin. It's gonna still be my face. It's still be on the back, but on the back there's gonna be a little homage to him. And so that's gonna be coming out, and I'll be making up probably about 30 of those. There's gonna be right around $20 a piece. I'm not making money off of them. I just want to recoup what I'm making on them or what I'm paying for them. So for that, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I didn't want to. I wasn't trying to solicit for anything like that. He just Yeah, you know how you do. You know how you do when you're a man. You don't talk about it. But anyway, so I'm making that coin. It's going to be special colors for him and a special little homage on the back besides what's normally on the coin. There'll be 30. There'll be about 30 of them made. Be about $20 a piece. Shipped should be shipped at $20. I have to check, but it's right around there. And if not, we'll just make it $20. If it's more, I'll eat it. You know, if it's a couple bucks more, I'll eat the rest. But if you want one of the coins, I'll show them over on Facebook, and maybe I'll make a post here or do a video for the rest of you if you're interested. Or if you're just interested, hit me up, Jimmy/YouTube@yahoo.com, and I'll send you a picture of it, what it's going to look like. So, but yeah, all right. Twisted giveaway. Thanks, Turd Burger. I appreciate the kind words. The bro says I spent 14 years on YouTube, only won an MTech knife and CRKT. Yeah. I appreciate PNW. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. So let's do the twisted. Hold on a second. Let's do the twisted cube. I got to check over here real quick on something. Right, there's that. All right. So what am I going to give away? I think what I'll give away, I'm going to give away what I gave away last week. It's no surprise this time. I'm going to give away Tough Light, or I'll let you choose Tough Light or the Warcraft Tanto. Oh, Ryan. So Tough Light or a Warcraft Tanto. Let's do a Ryan wins. Who wants to do a Ryan wins? Okay, that's our twisted. That's what we'll do. We're going to make this super twisted. Okay. So Tough Light or Warcraft Tanto. However, if y'all want to do a Ryan wins, we'll send him a Pendleton Mini Hunter. How does that sound? So we'll send him a Pendleton Mini Hunter. But I want you to do Jimmy/YouTube@yahoo.com right now. Email me, Jimmy/YouTube@yahoo.com. If you want Ryan to win. If you want Ryan to win, email me. Nobody's going to know. I'm not going to come back and announce to anybody. But if you want Ryan to win the giveaway, we'll make it easy. Go over here and email me, Jimmy/YouTube@yahoo.com. Don't say it here. Here's the twist. Only people not Ryan can win. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a few minutes to get over there and do your thing. If you want him to win, if you don't say anything. Don't say anything here. Don't say anything there. In fact, while we're waiting, why don't y'all tell me what y'all carried this week, and we'll talk about that while I'm waiting for the nice folks to. You're nice. If you don't want Ryan to win, I understand. Maybe I wouldn't want Ryan to win either. Maybe I got feelings about having stuff too, so it's not a big deal. But all right, so y'all do your thing, Jimmy/YouTube@yahoo.com. If you can't email me, Instagram me, or hit me up on Facebook, same idea. In fact, let me open up those right now just so I can check them instantly. So yeah, in your title, put Ryan wins or yes to Ryan winning or whatever. That way I don't have to open up all the emails. All right, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, there I am. Handsome, yes. All right. Let's get a little switch of this. Hey, Ginger Fisher, good luck. Everyone got to sleep. Hey, thank you for being here. Appreciate the good luck message. That's awesome. And what'd y'all carry this week? Like I told you, I carried the Bush Ranger, and I have a permanent air light in my shop shed, and vote for Ryan 2025. make Ryan great again. All right, so I have that one permanently in there, so I always know I have a little knife in there to do some good cutting, and I actually did some cutting this week on it. Opened up some boxes, and I shaved down this little rubber thing I had to shave down. Ryan must lose. The wrenches are fighting. It's like when your parents are fighting. No. All right. Still carrying the Code 4 and Mini Magnum combo. That's good one. I wish they would. Well, I guess they do. I guess the Recon is close enough to a G10 Code 4. They don't need to make one. James Shelton got a few minutes here. I've been carrying a Spot Large. Still need the XL version. Yeah, the XL is awesome. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy when you pick that thing up. You're just like, oh. Carrying Essie Azula. Did you carry? Were you carrying the Essie last week? And the Guardian Tactical Recon 035. You know, here's a story about my uncle who passed away, and it has to do with the Guardian Tactical. Last year, right, it's a couple months before my birthday, he was always talking about knives with me, and always, if I start crying, it's Pete's fault. And so he texted me, or he said, "Hey, call me." What? He called me Josh, man. He said, "Hey, Josh, man. Now, I want to get the best out the front out there. Just tell me which one I should get, and let me know." And so I I like the Guardian Recon, the Guardian Tactical Recon. I think is probably my favorite out the front. I hope I can say that. Cold Steel doesn't have it out the front. No. Anyway, so I said, "You want the Guardian Tactical, the Recon, but if it was me, I would get it's a 045, right? It's a big one. I haven't played with it a lot, so you want to get the 045." He goes, "And that's the one you get," because he's always kind of gross sometimes. He's just not always, sometimes, but sometimes he's just kind of give me the no nonsense here. Is that what you want? Not what I want. No, he said, that's the one you get. I said, yeah, that's the one I would carry if I was going to carry out the front. So long story short, it comes to my birthday. I bought him a really nice custom knife, and for some reason, which you can probably guess the ending, but for some reason he comes. He's like, "Josh, I gotta be over at your house. I gotta give you your present." I was like, "Okay, I'll give you your present." So I give him the custom, and then he gives me a box, and there it was, the knife that I chose for myself. And yeah. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Can't talk about him no more. All right, so I appreciate Cold Steel. Thank you for the condolences. That's awesome. Carried 3 Spot XL. See the look. Yeah, yeah. Just strap one up here, strap one back here, one across the belly. Till Cold Steel makes one. That's the rumor. That's so we'll know. Your head disappearing in the flag tripped me out. Sorry. Oh, I these are most of what I have is flags. So this week I carried my Bradford Guardian 3 and Rosecraft. I love the folks at Rosecraft, first of all. And yeah, Bradford, of course, they make good blades. Archangel for my fidgetist. I need to get one of those. Definitely get one. Need to get one. Thanks, Gold Steel. I appreciate it. I'm sorry to bring up sadness, or it just popped in my head when it's Pete's fault. All right. Now we're going to go over here to I'm going to count the Ryan wins here. Oh, Ryan. So what I was looking at was how many people were in the chat versus how many people voted for Ryan, and it didn't make half. So Ryan, you're out of here. Oh, Ryan wins is out. Ryan wins is canceled. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go ahead and do the regular giveaway. So we got about 30 people in here. We'll do 100 again, and we'll write the name down here. This is not twisted on this part. If you win this, you win. So if you win this, there's not going to be some weird you didn't win. So if your number is picked, you're the closest, either way, higher or lower. So let's say the number's 25, you go 28, and the other guy is like 21, you're still going to win. It doesn't matter. Over, under. So I'm going to write a smiley face. Let me show you my smiley face. So you know, there's the smiley face. All right. And then I'm going to write my number underneath here. Where's it going to be? All right, there we go. Okay, so the numbers are written. I need you Jimmy/YouTube at yahoo.com. Don't put your number here. Jimmy/YouTube at yahoo.com. Put the number in the title so I don't have to open up all the emails. If I have to open up your email, you're out. So in the title, Jimmy/YouTube at yahoo.com. If you can't email me, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. I'll check all those in a second here, and we'll go from there. All right. So if you win, if your number is chosen, if you're the closest, 1 to 100, you can use 1, you can use 100. It don't matter. 1 to 100. If you're the closest and you win, you got it. Not here, not the number here. Hit me up, Jimmy/YouTube at yahoo.com. Send me an email with your number in the title so I don't have to open up 1,000 emails or 30 emails. All right. So if you win, you get to choose between the Tough Light or the Warcraft Tanto. So either one of those, you get to choose. I mean, it's simple, right? Very, very nice of you. Very nice of you. All right. So I'm going to wait here for a couple more minutes, and then we will go ahead and choose the winner. I won't choose the winner. And let's see here. Let me refresh this. All right. Okay. All right. Let me check over here. All right. I'm just checking Facebook, Instagram, making sure nobody hit me up on those two. Nobody. All right. We're good. All right. Just keep putting your numbers in. Jimmy/YouTube at yahoo.com. 1 to 100. You can use 1. You can use 100. So one of those numbers in between is the winner, and whoever gets closest or nails it, you're gonna win. Period. There's no twist. You will win. So I found out my new knife friend at our church collects spider coats almost exclusively. Oh, did you put him on the prayer list immediately? Wednesday prayer list. Pray for John. He likes spider coats, and he's probably drinking behind the rectory. That's what happens. Sorry, I said John. First name that popped in my head. Not that John is drinking behind the church, or he does like a good spider coat though. So might be something there. It's great taste. John's one strike away. One strike away. Give it up, go. All right. Let's see here. Dun dun dun. All right. I'm gonna refresh here. I'm gonna give you like 30 more seconds. Bum, 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 bum. Dun dun dun. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 45 to 50 p.m. Yeah, he's definitely drinking, and he might be in league with Lucifer. I'm just saying, from my experience, those are the ones. Yeah, you're gonna need a young priest and an old priest, Pete. I want to get out there. Get out there quick. All right, let's see here. So check that out. All right. Let me see what my number is, see who the winner is for sure. Let me go in here to spam, make sure nobody spammed me. Nobody has spammed me. Nobody in Instagram and Facebook. All right, so here we are. We have a winner. He's drinking this. Man. All right, so the winner, let me make sure here. Oh, how does that pop up? That wasn't there before. What's going on here? Hold on one second. Okay, so the winner, there's two people got close. So we're gonna have to do a runoff. Oh wait. Don't. Oh wait, somebody sent in 2. Who sent in 2? Oh, okay. The same guy sent in the same number. All right. Yeah. All right. I guess he just wanted to. I think that's the same member. Yeah. Same number. Same guy. It looks. All right. So addicted to blades. Did you send in two emails just to make sure you got in, or how'd that work? Are you in here? Don't say what your number is yet, because I don't know. Maybe the other one's a different guy pretending to be you. Did you send in 2 emails? Island 1 p.m. 2 is exclusive. Sounds like my whole day's running before I sobered up. Where's addicted to blades? See in here? Okay, so you sent in 2 numbers. Okay, he's the winner. He chose number 63. So, however, he doesn't get to choose which knife that he wins. You lost that right, and here's why. Because you voted yes for Ryan. You voted yes for Ryan, and here's what Ryan has done. Ryan won the coin giveaway. He won the coin giveaway on Facebook, and earlier in the week he said, "Hey, look, I'm going to give up my coin for the giveaway on the live stream." So he's giving you his win, so you get this and you get this. There you go. So you won both of the knives because you were kind and decided that was the. Oh wait, what's the number? Let me make sure. Maybe I messed this up and you didn't get anything. No, you voted 63, right? What was your number? 63. I got 63 for you. The number was 62. You were the closest one. I hope there's not a 64. And I've got all excited like JoJo the Idiot Circus Boy. Let's see. Nope, that's a 54. That's a 44. Is there a 61? Not a 61. There was a 65, so that was close. That was the next closest. All right, yeah. All right. Glad that went well. Okay. Addicted to blades. Email me your address, jimmy/youtube@yahoo.com, and I will get those out to you. I'm still way behind on getting stuff out, so I apologize. And I might be able to get to it this week. I apologize, but it's not like you're not getting something. So I promise you get something. In fact, if you're on here and I owe you something, send me an email just to help me remind me for this weekend if I get time. So I know there's a couple that I owe still, and then of course addicted to play. Send me your information. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for listening to my friends and talking with my friends and them. And I had a good time. It's always cool talking to you guys, and I hope to see you guys next week. And remember, I'm gonna try to get another special guest next week. I don't know. There's gonna be somebody out there. But then in 2 weeks, for sure, be here for Stick and be here for Cold Steel GSM Super Executive, and have your questions ready. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.